My name is Tyler Deeble, and this is for my operations management class here at Utah State University. And today we're going to learn about what is Lean Six Sigma. So what is Lean Six Sigma? Lean Six Sigma actually comes from two methods, Lean and Six Sigma, therefore Lean Six Sigma. And I had to go look up to see what it really meant. And I went to this site, first of all, that's golean6sigma.com. And what it is solving problems and improving processes faster and more efficient. Which basically what it is Lean accelerates the Six Sigma process. Which Six Sigma is from an expert, my father Joel Deeble. What he says it is, he's an operations manager at Desert Manufacturing. He says it is a method to eliminate waste and increase efficiencies in quality and productivity in the workplace. So when we're eliminating waste and using those methods and tools with Six Sigma, what Lean does to help with that is to make that more efficient. Just to try to eliminate that time, those waste, like Tim would, transportation, inventory, motion, waste, and just other over-processing, and those other ones as well that you could do to what you can eliminate in order to become more efficient. And another thing I looked up as well is just a regular site, Wikipedia. It says that it's a method that relies on a collaborative team effort to improve performance by systematically removing waste and reducing variation. Now, Lean Six Sigma is actually very helpful for us in life because it can be applied to any environment. I actually looked up a couple of jobs in the business world to see what can it be used for. And so I first looked up a Lean project manager for a certain business that is in rubber products, correct? And so it uses the methods and the tools from Lean Six Sigma to improve the process to make the rubber products because they make different processes, such as rubber ducks, tires, and other rubber products that you can do. And so what they have done, this Lean project manager, this manager is required to do is that he needs to have lots of expertise actually. He needs to have a bachelor's degree in engineering and probably about at least 5 years of experience with Lean Six Sigma methods and leadership trainings in order to help increase the productivity and efficiency of the rubber products being made. Another one which I found fascinating is a manager of business process organization at Western Governors University. It's actually pretty interesting because this manager is required to manage a team to improve the academic business processes of this university, which I never really thought of about how education can be improved to become more efficient, especially the academic side efficiencies, maybe such as the online with technology or just the way to get around campus. And so that's what that manager is all about. It's just trying to improve the process and become more efficient, eliminating the waste. Again, it can be applied just on our everyday lives. For example, my father, again, when I was interviewing him, he told me he used it in real life actually. He actually changed his kitchen around to put the spices right in between the refrigerator and another spot, so he was able to create his food and make it for dinner for him and his wife in a more faster and more productive way. Also, Lean Six Sigma can be applied to our way of thinking. Psychologist Barry Schwartz calls it the idea technology. And it's just a technology of just our ideas, like how it flows, how it processes, and also what false ideas and truths that come into our mind that makes us have a nature of working in a way that we're not as productive as we should be. Well, he says that Lean Six Sigma helps us with that. He helps us to analyze what can we do to eliminate our waste and our thought processes, to eliminate those false beliefs, then to become more productive, become more efficient, and work faster in our lives, which creates more time to do other things. Now, with Lean Six Sigma, one of the best things is using visuals and examples. For example, The Founder is a movie from the founders of McDonald's. They use the methods and tools of Lean Six Sigma with how to make a hamburger in the most efficient way possible. Right? This is actually kind of a picture of what they did down here. They actually went to a tennis court, used some chalk, and drew up life-size models of where to do, how to make a hamburger, and they used their workers, and they had them working and pretending to do the actual work. And so what they did is they erased, they kept on making new ways to create a better flow process, to make the hamburger in the fastest and most efficient way possible. So after about 6 to 8 hours of doing this process, they got it done. And that's how McDonald's became the franchise it is today. Also, when I looked up some other experts online, Van and Benden said it's better to start on smaller parts of the process and work our way to the bigger process when we're implementing the Six Sigma. So when we're looking at, for example, a value stream map, which what it is that it shows pictures of the process. So if you're going to a factory, you show a picture of the factory. It shows an inventory, you look at the inventory pictures and showing how much time it takes to go through this entire process. So what you can do is work on those small increments of time, those smaller parts, as Van and Benden said, and try to eliminate those processes or those wastes of that process to create the best product flow possible using Lean Six Sigma. Now, there's a lot of experts with Lean Six Sigma, and there's a lot of certification that you can take from. First of all, you can start out as white belt, which is just getting to know Lean Six Sigma. Yellow belt, you participate as a team member, as a project team member, to help put input and to see what you can do to also increase your time. Another thing is going to your green belt. You assist with your data collection and your analysis for black belt projects. You help also teach as well. Black belts and master black belts, they begin to teach other black belts and begin to help the whole organization or business and to create a better flow in a whole environment as well. So for example, Peter Paterka, he has 20 years experience with a master black belt, and he's also an improvement specialist. And I just found it fascinating that he has over 20 years of experience, and he's taught several people. And the question I had for him, that what I would like to ask him one day is, how can we apply this to our lives besides our thought process? Can we apply it just to our everyday routine, or, and just see what we can do? Another expert, Jaya Prakash, JP Nanam, he's actually the president and founder of Lean Six Sigma Experts Corporation. And he has over 15 years of experience, and has trained over 1,000 professionals, which is unbelievable. He has done that over several countries. So just think of the language barriers, the processes that he has between developed and undeveloped countries. And Lean Six Sigma can be used in any form, and anywhere, anytime, any place, right? Because it is just a process, just eliminate waste, become more productive in creating quality and efficiencies. And that is what Lean Six Sigma is all about. Thank you for your time.